Alrighty, and we are live. Hello and welcome to Rollers of Fate. Today we play our modified version of Curse of Strahd, Dining in Barovia.
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 Yeah, that's the one, Barovia. A game to die for sometimes. Yeah. And without further ado, please, our true heroes and protagonists of this show, could you guys introduce yourselves, actually, and your character, if you are okay with that? Whoever wants to start can go first.
Okay, so my name is Tom. I'm playing Sway Silver Spear, and I'm a Phantom Rogue. And yeah, that's it. I'm gonna pass to Mo.
Wait, who did you pass it to?
To Mo.
Oh,
Sorry.
God, I didn't. My bad. Hi, thanks, Tom. My name is Mo.
Sorry.
I'm playing Cabal Blood Hunter Goliath, and yeah, I'm just having this nice view while I take a little short rest of this ruckus happening between these crazy people that want to chop off their eye and hands and whatnot. So yeah, I will be sharing my popcorn with anyone viewing the stream as well, and I will passing on to the hand chopper himself, Baz.
I'm Baz, playing Bloodwick Turtle, who is currently charmed by Saphira, which he hates, but it's part of life.
And remind us which class and race he was.
Oh, so I'm Barbarian, and it's a word turtle.
Yeah, amazing. All right.
I pass it on to Saphira.
Thank you. Hello, I'm Yudia. I play Saphira, who is sorry. My brain is lagging. What am I?
Wait.
I'm a
What are
widow.
you?
Wood Elf Circle of the Moon, yeah? Cool.
Yeah, Circle of the Moon, and yeah, things are happening. I'll pass it to Neil.
Hey, I am Neil. I'm playing Lilith, who is a Warforged Cleric of the Grave. I imagine this session will probably be of particular interest to her. Whereas where everyone's starting to use a lot of necromancy, she definitely thinks that's a big no-no. And I will be passing this on to Martine.
Martine.
Oh, hello.
Martine.
I am Martin. Playing Rio, that can encourage wizards. He's fine. He's very tired at the moment, talking to himself. There is this guy Darkolos inside, but he's under control, and it's nothing to worry about, guys. And that's me. And I'll pass it back to Cisco.
All right, amazing. And I am Cisco Blanco, your storyteller, and I will play everyone else in this world, all the NPCs and all these cool people that will appear around. Thank you guys for introducing yourselves. And I'll pass it back to you, Mo, to do some announcements and content warning, if that's cool with you, please.
That is very cool with me, Cisco. Thank you very much.
Amazing.
Anyone who has not seen any of our previous streams before, this includes any of the Curse of Strahd campaign like we have today, any of the Tuesday campaign, which is the Candlekeep Mysteries, the Seal Pages of Verkla, and our new stream, which is going to be airing, which is started to air on Wednesdays, which is the Eye of Observation. You can catch all of those videos, including our one-shots, on YouTube at Rollers of Fate DND. Those who want to send us any fan art, please send it to Rollers of Fate dnd@gmail.com. And finally, we have a Twitter channel, which is at FateDND, where you can catch up-to-date news and other D&D related content as well. This campaign itself is very gory and dark, so please viewer discretion is advised. And yeah, I'll pass it back to you, Cisco.
All right. Thank you for the announcements, and thanks to all of you for being here, playing with me tonight. And to everyone who's tuning in at home, please make yourself comfortable, get a cup of tea or whatever, and settle in as we are about to dive into the mists of Ravenloft. The fall has begun. The golden doom is here. The white lady follows everyone. The soulmonger is near. Previously, the outsiders ended Strahd and captured his soul in a relic retrieved from the past. The timeline was altered by Baba Lysaga's early death. Now, after the destruction of the monolith and the return of the mind-warping Mavericks, the Far Realm memory gems Strahd and the lost memories have been rectified as Sibylna and her coven were defeated. Yet, the Star of Doom remains immobile in the sky. Immediately after destroying the chronolith and finding a desiccated hand among the wreckage, the secret cave under the Hag's lair started to collapse. Our wounded heroes pushed beyond their limits, dodging through falling rocks and debris. Some opted to use the malfunctioning teleportation circle protected by an anti-magic field, while the others exited through the main entrance. Despite the dangers, the outsiders escaped the entombment once more. In the evening, the group convened in Herbs and Help, the coven's former magical shop, either walking or through the cave teleportation circle, finding rare potions and magical items in a trunk in there. And as the party discussed the next move, Darkalos Rex revealed part of his past previously locked by magic, and the future plan was discussed that will affect the well-being of people in the material plane and potentially bring back Vecna, the Archlich and powerful. Used to be a deity. This evil plan, orchestrated by Assalin, now known as Zeldrit Rex, with multiple pawns in play. As the outsiders realized the powerful nature of the hand and the eye of Vecna, souls were given away and limbs were severed, bringing conflict and division and panic amongst the group once more. And this is where our story begins tonight. In the high mountains of Kresk, in a snowy night, it's very cold, and you encounter yourselves with Master Uhox in the warmth of the fireplace, sitting around it inside Herbs and Herbs magical shop. The open plan room is very messy. There is putrid, kind of old clothing, moldy kind of smells, and now blood covers the floor coming out of Bloodwick's thumb, an amputating hand that is convulsing in a white wolf fur rag that is lays in the floor as well. Shock, fast reactions, and tension has overtaken the scene. Vecna dissested hand lays in the middle, like a desiccated hand, and Saphira, you casted Dominate Monster to stop the hand attuning as Bloodwick put it on himself. The hand was removed, and as you remind you are charmed, and I'll leave it to you guys. So imagine the scene on your head, what is happening right now. What will you guys be doing or saying? So there is blood everywhere, 2 hands in the floor. What do you guys do?
I remember Saphira casted some spell. Would we see some kind of change of demeanor in Bloodwick? Like, because we were kind of fighting him, so
yeah,
I just want to know.
You notice that he stopped out of the sudden, and you see Saphira with this kind of look of concentrating on a spell, like intensely looking. How does Saphira look actually when she's concentrating on a spell? Actually,
I mean, she's pretty expressionless usually, so kind of the same.
Okay.
Right. Can Lilith go pick up the hand?
Okay. You go forward and pick up the hand. It seems to feel much heavier than you would expect it, considering how small it is. It's just a hand. It feels like so heavy.
Wait, is his hand still attached to it? No.
No, you guys remove the hand
Oh,
of
took it
him.
off.
So at this point, you see that Bloodwick is bleeding profusely from this stump, and there is blood keeps pouring out of his wound.
Okay. She'll wrap up the hand and then put it into her bag of holding. And then... Or actually, no, she won't.
You see Lilith picking up the hand, and you think to yourself that she shouldn't have the hand, you should have it. And you know that intrinsically, that's what he wants you to do.
She's just gonna think to herself that it's not the time to do anything about the hand at the moment.
If you let go of it, she will not release it. Speak to her. You hear in your mind.
Am I compelled to?
No. But you know that will be beneficial for you to listen to what the voice says.
It's just a voice, it's fine.
It's just a voice, though.
It's just a voice. Yes.
Real will
I'm just gonna look at Bloodwick as we were attacking him and see him changing his demeanor. I'm gonna tell him, "You fool, I'm glad you came to senses. What have you done? You chopped off your hand. What was it for? You cannot do this. This item must be evil when it asks you to cut your hand."
That's powerful.
Yeah, no disrespect, but in your hands, power is not really in safe hands, is it?
What do you know? I've never had this power before.
I don't desire this power because it's dark and evil, and I have enough darkness already within. It's not something I would do. If something, it should be destroyed.
Destroy it then.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at Lilith and everyone. What do you think of it? I mean, this is not good. Bloodwick has just chopped his hand off.
Lilith and Saphira, you both realize that if Bloodwick keeps bleeding, it's not gonna be good for him. Bloodwick, you take another 12 points of damage. From
okay, I'm gonna take some cloth from something I have, shirt or something that I carry in my bag, and kind of cautiously approach him and try to help him to wrap his hand.
Okay, make a medicine check.
Okay. A medicine.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Lilith casts Spare the Dying on you. You try to wrap it up, Sway, and then as you are doing it, the blood
It's
keeps
just
pouring
bleeding
out
too
of it.
much.
Yeah, and
Someone
you start
help,
to
please.
realize that, yeah.
Saphira is gonna go and cast Cure Wounds on him.
Okay. Roll it, if it's okay.
Yep.
Your wound
Second level.
kind of closes a little bit. Oh, nice. Yeah, with that much, it closes to a point that it stops bleeding completely, Bloodwick. And you look at your hand and your arm, and you realize that you are not gonna be able to use your weapon now, as you are missing one hand. And you see Lilith with the hand kind of like on the process of putting it on her bag of holding, or almost just completely putting the bag of holding at this point. And it feels like betrayal, anger, at the same time this power that is taking over you, and you feel Saphira in your mind somewhere. Not directly her, but you feel something in your mind. And it makes you remember of that time when your crew died, that moment when you came back and you found blood everywhere, all your friends dead on the floor, and it feels kind of the same way. You always knew that perhaps one of the crew members of your ship was the one who betrayed everyone. It couldn't have been just coincidence, and you feel the same way now.
I'm not half heartbroken at the moment. Like I'm on my knees, just looking at my arm. I'm not sure what to do.
Make an
As-
insight check as you are looking at everyone.
Okay.
You think to yourself, these people don't care about me. You know, with that 6 insight, and you, as always, you are being always on the side of chaos. And today especially, you think, why am I doing with these people? You know? But you just let go of it.
Yeah. I just keep silent because I don't know who to trust now, and it's just mind blowing.
Yeah, and Safira, you said that you were going to move closer, or Lilith, I missed one of you too.
Yes, Saphira was gonna move closer, and as she heals Bloodwick, she's just gonna say quietly to him, I'm sorry about this, but I hope you know that I couldn't let you have that hand. It's for the best.
I just say, okay.
Can I kind of look at him, try and tell what he's thinking or feeling?
Yeah, make a insight check. Or you could command him to tell you. No, yeah, with a 24, you read through him like he's a book that you can easily read, just because you have known him for a while and you have been in situations similar to this. You did feel something similar when your tree started to die and your forest was destroyed, and you feel within him a mix of mistrust, disappointment, anger. He feels like he's been fooled, and you can see that easily.
Okay. Is the hand in Lilith's bag of holding?
Lilith, yeah.
Okay. Saphira's not gonna say anything. She's just gonna move back and turn to Lilith. Is there anything we can do about his hand? Can you help him, Lilith?
I don't think I have any spells that will bring back the hand. Wait, do I? No, I don't.
And you feel,
I can
Lilith,
use today.
as your hand is in the back of holding, it feels so unholy that the negative energy from the back of from the hand in the back of holding is actually blacken your back of holding, as you visually see that Lilith's back of holding is pitch black, like made out of leather now.
Okay. Choose degrees of positive energy searches. Alright. Did when we go over to Saphira and ask her now about the eye. Do you have your own eyes? What have you done with them?
I think you have it.
I have your eye.
Yep.
Okay, this must have been when I wasn't here. No problem.
You casted how is it called? gentle repose on it so it wouldn't go off, and then you agree to keep it for her. Or I mean, at this point, Safira, if you wanted, you could have taken it from her. I think it would be awkward that she's keeping your eye for so long. I think it was on the moment, so let's say that you
Oh,
have
okay.
it back.
Okay.
If it's okay with you, Julia.
Yeah, makes more sense.
Yeah. Okay.
So I got to Sphera, the eye in your head, the one that shouldn't be there, I need to take that out as well.
Oh no.
If you take it out, I'll die. It can't be taken out.
I'm sure there's a way we can do this, but let's finish off what we need to do with the recordings, and then we'll try and take it out.
Just maybe try not to use it anymore.
Yeah, I think it might be too late for that, but we'll see.
If you don't mind, I'm just going to try this, and Lilith will hold her hand out over Sifira's eye, and then do greater restoration to see if it will get rid of or unattune the eye.
Okay. You start to focus on your magic. You get your diamonds out and start saying a prayer to Carthus or whatever, some similar ritual you will normally do.
Yeah.
And the DM checks the spell. 1 second. This is so anticlimactic. I'm sorry, guys, but I don't know all the spells on the top of my head. I think it doesn't do anything like that, but I'll double check just so I don't speak out of turn. Okay.
Real?
For a second.
Where are you?
Actually, yeah. You see Real on the corner. While
I'm in the
this-
corner. I'm
Yeah.
just resting. I'm really tired. I had a long day.
You should join the conversation. What do you think? What's your take on this?
I think we'll have to deal with it the same way we might have to deal with my items. I think right now we should heal Bloodwick and try to kind of move forward.
Does anyone know of a way to reattach his hand?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up the hand and kind of awkwardly hold it, and
Can-
then I'm gonna pass
can
it
he
to
use-
Bloodwick.
Can't he use the ring? I look at Cabal.
Cabal?
What?
You have the ring of regeneration?
Yes, I do.
What do you mean? If we put it on the hand, it's gonna grow a new Bloodwick?
No, you put it on Bloodwick so he grows a new hand.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to.
Well, we need to get him his hand back. He cannot stay like this.
He made a choice.
Yeah, people make mistakes, and we don't even know if it was a mistake. I think we should talk about it, but I think he needs a hand.
Lilith, do you not have that spell that you help me regenerate my bones when we fought Strahd?
Do you remember what spell that was?
Regenerate. He's
Regenerate.
level 7? Level 6, level 7.
Yeah. While you are kind of discussing this, Neil, whenever you can, please make a religion check and roll a d20 as well, please.
Religion.
Do an Arcana check just to see
Yeah,
And
so you can
then-
tell yourself.
what I know about I'm so tired, it's probably going to be a disadvantage, but maybe I know something about these items.
Okay. Yeah, you. Okay. you kind of like focus your magic. You think to ask Karthus, and you feel and know that this item is beyond greater restoration, and you feel it, and you kind of focus all your magic. And while this is happening, real, you gather that too. You think of your book, and this is a very powerful magical item, and the fact that it has grown on her face, so it's just not only the eye now, there is all these golden veins, like almost like if you splatted something, like imagine if you splatted an egg on someone's face, you will get like streaks. So these golden streaks keep getting bigger and bigger. So at this point, Saphira looks like she's got a star kind of like tattooed into her face, like gold, and you think that is gonna be far as well. So it's very likely that you will need more than that to do this.
But she used it like twice.
Yeah, but some items are very powerful, and all it takes is using them once. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you don't even use them, and it happens. And look at my hand with the face of Darkness, like you know.
Yeah. I don't have regenerate prepared, but I can do it tomorrow. So if you don't die of blood loss by tomorrow, then we can definitely sort that out.
Cabal, you know as well that your ring will cure that as long as he attunes to it within an hour and a few minutes, and you are fully aware of that.
I know the person that is speaking to me from the fourth wall. I already know.
He just thinking. I imagine Cabal thinking like to himself, "I know this, but I'm so over these people, that I don't actually want to even share it with anyone. So that's why it's kind of being hard for you, and you're kind of like thinking to yourself, if Lilith can do it, it might be better. Maybe he's gonna lose the ring. Maybe he's gonna want to keep it. All these things come to your mind. So maybe that's why if that's cool with you, Mo.
Yeah, I'll just I won't take the ring off. And if anyone's looking at me, I'll just kind of look at them back. Is anyone looking at me disappointed or like that?
A little bit. Yeah.
Curiously.
I'm smirking, I'm laughing.
He is too reckless. I'm not departing with something with this. Because I do not know what he is going to do. So you can all...
Blood rape. Sorry. Go on, Cabal.
Again, you can all think that I do not care. And to an extent, you would all be right. Because I am tired of all this. So, you're missing an arm, a hand. You will have to deal with it until Lilith can help you. Because I am not willing to. If we're all done here, then perhaps we should just head to the abbot's house to call the Moderon and to deal with this eye situation too.
Maybe we should wait until the morning. Remember, there was that miss last time, and we fell asleep, and it was kind of
At this
weird.
point, it's around 8 in the evening. It's getting late. You're tired. You've had a long day. Today, you've done a lot. Just this morning, you were in the Amber Temple and you killed the hags, fought Sibylna, survived an entombment in a cave. It's been a long day. I put the picture on demo. If you could adjust it, please, and remove the initiative as well, if you don't mind. please. Since I'm playing with that to know who is speaking and kind of keep down mind. Thank you. Master Uhok. Yeah, go on.
Sorry, before the spell runs out, because I don't know how long it has, Saphira's gonna command Bloodwick. Bloodwick, tell me what you're gonna do once the spell... Tell me what you're gonna do if I drop the spell. I will.
Do I have to say truthfully, or because I'm charmed I don't have to?
Because you are charmed and she's commanding you, it will be... She's commanding you to tell her, so... I mean...
Truthfully, yes.
Yeah, I guess so, you know. This is I guess so, yeah, because she's commanding you to do it, using her action to do it. So I think it will be like, yes, master, you know, kind of style. So you wouldn't lie, I think, in this. If you want to try to resist it, you can maybe try to... let me think of this.
No, it's alright, I'll tell her the truth.
Okay.
Vecna, you're gonna die. And I'm coming for the eye. I'm stabbing your eye when I get a chance. And I'm not telling that to Saphira, I'm telling that to Vecna.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
Does he say that out loud, or?
Do you say that out loud?
No. I just say it to Vecna.
Yeah, you hear it you kind of hear it in your mind, Saphira, just because the effect of this, you're using a telepathic link, so you hear that, and you hear in your mind as well. You see, he's not to be trusted. He's too much, even for me. Fool.
Sorry,
Not
DM,
like
could you?
you. Not like you. He's a fool. You, on the other hand, you are the chosen one. Even the dragons have chosen you. And you think to yourself, what is he talking about? With the dragons have chosen you.
Okay.
Together, we will make the world a better place.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
You don't have to be afraid anymore.
I'm not, and I wasn't.
Were you not really?
She ignores the voice.
Nice. You see Saphira for a second just focus, looking to a painting on the wall, and then all of a sudden she flinches and starts looking to it like almost in anger a little bit.
I say, oh, it's true, it's a really bad painting.
You will actually recognize Darkalos. She's looking, the way she's acting is like when you speak to real, when you speak to Darkalos, and you kind of think of that for a second, like she's having a monologue there.
Is there another room to this shop? Like another door?
Yeah, there is like a smaller kind of back room that it has like the entrance. So imagine you're on the back of the shop, and that has the little house, beds and stuff like that. There is like a tiny privy kind of thing in the corner as well, like a wooden. But then there is the front of the shop where there is like a how you call it? Like a desk, yeah,
The
and a chair.
counter.
Yeah, the counter. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, counter, and then the main door. So there is a space in there. If you wanted to sleep there, you could do. 2 or 3 of you could comfortably do. There.
I'm gonna definitely separate myself from the group and go into that room and begin my rest. I'll take like first watch, just looking through the window and stuff, and then
Okay.
I'll take a rest.
All right. Okay. Just so you are aware, will you have discussed with the others about watches?
Nope. I just basically you just see Cabal get up, take his stuff, and just walk through that door and just shut the door behind him. You then probably hear him kind of either sitting or I don't know if there's a chair there or something like that. Just
Yeah, there is.
just placing his stuff down on the opposite side and just kind of sit there, and a big sigh, like kind of very loud. That's it.
All right. So we'll go back to you in a second. What is the rest of you doing? Lilith, what is Lilith doing? And Sway?
I imagine Lilith will probably knock on the door of the room that Cabal's in and just kind of ask, if he wants his armor remended.
Oh,
Did he say anything?
he
Thank you. I'll just do this now. I wanted to just raise a quick conversation with you. This hand that Bloodwick was willing to cut his own armor for, it seems like both Saphira and Bloodwick are after this. Ideally, if a spellcaster was holding this, it would be fine, but Real seems to be acting a bit weird as well. I don't know if I can trust them to be holding on to this, and I don't want to be holding on to the arm any longer than I need to. Do you mind keeping an eye on this?
You want me to keep an eye on what exactly?
Look after the arm?
Just a hand.
The hand.
That'll be so awkward. The arm of Vecna is like a fucking huge thing. Like,
It's the whole arm.
yeah, like a whole arm from shoulder.
You just have it thrown over the shoulder, kind of and tied up around.
Maybe it's not the arm of Vecna because Blackwick didn't know and he cut his arm, his whole thing. Sorry.
That explains why you're bleeding out so much.
Alright, back to you guys. I'm sorry.
Yes, do you reckon you can look after the hand?
You'll need to give me your bag. I don't have
Sure.
one of those magical bags to store it in.
That's not a problem. And, should we just go... Do you have a bag that I can just throw some things in?
I do.
Yep, let's switch bags then. Cool. So she'll finish off mending the armor and then leave the room, and she'll just be kind of sat out in the open space.
As you're leaving the room, this thought just comes to your mind 1 second. You remember of this book that you once came upon back when you used to live in your own plane back in Aura, and you were that day studying and checking books, things like that Anya had, and she always told you about this book that you should not read. It was a book of dark magic, something you hate, necromancy, and you remember a spell that was there. that kind of got stuck in your mind. It was something you were not able to cast. It was called Iron Maiden. And you know, as you are leaving the room, that hand could give you that spell.
Yep.
You don't know why you know that, but you know intrinsically, and you think, if I had that, I could have that spell, I'm sure.
Okay, and she just leaves the room.
Okay. Back in the other room, will anyone like to do anything else? Sway? What will Sway be doing? It's getting kind of late at this point. I imagine one of you will have prepared something to eat, something light and stuff. There is food there. It doesn't look very delicious, but there is enough nutrients, there is vegetables, there is different things. So it's warm. You are around the fire, whichever. Blood on the floor.
Yeah, so I'm actually, because I was the first one to kind of give him my shirt, so I feel kind of little bit responsible. So I'm kind of talking to Bloodwick, just making sure he's okay. Just kind of trying to break the water, as just want to say. I give him a greater healing potion, so he feels better.
Okay, so you can roll that, Bloodwick, if you want.
I don't take it. I just say silent.
Yeah, you see that he feels, with your passive insight, Sway, you see that he's just had a bit too much today.
Okay, so I'm just gonna bag the potion and sit there.
Okay. All right. Will anyone else do anything before the night passes?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Saphira's gonna drop the spell and then go in the other room where Cabal is. She's not gonna say anything. She's just gonna give him space and take her Tome of Understanding and start reading it.
Okay. All right. Cabal, as your watch starts, make a perception check, please.
Perception check. Alright, here I come. Alright, there's a perception check for me.
Lehan strangles him, yeah.
There's a 14.
With a 14, it's kind of weird, but you hear a whisper. It comes from your back, almost like a voice far in the distance. And you hear I'm gonna give you a little read. This is what you're hearing as you are thinking of this. My dearest sad outsiders, I write to you to express gratitude for fulfilling my greatest desires. In the warm walls of my intact castle, I finally find peace and comfort in my beloved Tatiana. Yet, occasionally, my own unaccomplished mission dwells in my mind. That horrid lying serpent remains unliving. May you ever need my assistance on beheading Azalin Rex. Know that I shall enjoy it deeply. Afterwards to return to my peaceful winter dream, happily and undisturbed forever. And you see, as you look towards your back, you see that the Tome of Strahd just has fallen on the floor, and the last page, remains open. And you see it as you look at it with your 14. You see it as it's happening. You see yours sincerely, Strahd Banzarovich, and you see that that you just hear that whispered appear and materialize on your book. That is the Tome of Strahd. That is like a diary of Strahd.
Do I feel like the source of the
I'll
Do I
I'll
feel
put
like
it on the screen so you can read it if you guys want.
yeah? Do I feel like the source of the whisper came from the book itself?
Yeah. You see it. It feels like whatever he's written somewhere, it has appeared in the book. Maybe he has another older book and somehow he's managed to reach to you. Make an insight check at advantage as you actually focus and try to think of what he just said.
Inside check.
Yeah, at advantage.
Advantage. Wow, the both sixes. Okay. That's a what is it? 18?
Okay. All right. With an 18, you actually realize why is he finding comfort on Tatiana? What does that actually mean? You know that you remember seeing the figuring of Tatiana on that snow glove before you actually put Strahd inside there. But the fact that he seems super happy and actually living his dream with Tatiana, does that mean you trap Tatiana inside the glove too? And that kind of is something you are very considering to be a possibility. You look at Saphira and you actually realize that since you freed Strahd and trapped Strahd, you haven't really seen her talking about Tatiana or the spirit of Tatiana.
Saphira. Are you awake?
Yes, just reading. Yes?
If one soul was to be sacrificed for the greater good, to ensure that a great evil should not come back ever again, do you think that sacrifice is necessary?
One soul to save many? I think so.
What if that soul was not ours, but someone else's, someone that did not have a choice?
I think it would be always worth sacrificing one person to save many more, regardless of who that person is. Why are you asking?
This passage, I open the book and show her. This passage was not there before, but just written now. And I could hear his voice once again in my mind. He was happy. And he asked, or he provided his services to deal with Azalin Rex.
As you say that, you notice that she looks at you very intently with kind of a strange look on her face, but she doesn't say anything.
And as you look at Cabal intensely, you actually remember that the last thing you hear Tatiana say was "help me." And that kind of like is like one of those horrible nightmares for a second. You even hear it on her voice once more, like a memory. Help me.
Help me.
And you remember that time when she said, why are you doing this to me? Why won't you let me die? And all those, make a wisdom saving throw actually.
Oh,
Both of us or
Just her, just to see. You managed to not to react to it on any way.
I do remember.
Why would you care about her, you think, straight away, right after? I don't care about anyone. I care about me.
I guess that's strange, but I'm sure she's okay.
I don't.
With your passive insight, Cabal, you realize that that doesn't sound like Saphira.
As she says that, I'll just look towards the eye and then look back at her. And I'll just be like, I'm sure you're right, Saphira.
Okay then. And she's gonna turn back to her book.
Okay. Who would like to take the second watch? Well, actually, Cabal, what do you do when your watch finishes? Shall I better ask?
I'm just going to go back in the room beforehand. I'm going to wake up Lilith. And I'm just going to be like, I need the rest. Could you take the watch?
Oh, she activates again.
Oh, reboot.
She deactivated herself on mute.
That she does the like when you turn on a Mac, ding 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 ding, like there is a music.
Oh. Of course, Cabal. Sure, go get some rest.
Just go back into the other room where Saphira is. And just
Okay. As you come back in, Saphira is not there anymore. You see the window open and a feather on the floor.
Huh. I still have my bag, right?
Yeah, you have your bag.
A feather? What does that mean?
An eagle feather.
Eagle? Wait, where could she have gone? Is her book, has she left her belongings here, or is it just everything's gone from her?
No, everything is gone. Like in 1 minute, she packed everything and left.
I'm gonna look out the window.
Make a perception check.
Not the best person to do this. Let's see what happens. 13?
Yeah. You look around. You see it's a clear night, very cold. You almost feel like there is like a mist around. Like normally at night, Kresk is you are high up in the mountain, so the air is so fresh. And you start looking and you glance into the sky and once more see this golden star flickering there. For a second, it feels like it disappears, kind of changes to a reddish color, then black, then gold.
I'm gonna shut the door.
And you don't see Saphira
I'm gonna shut the door
anymore.
behind to not waking anyone else up with Lilith in the room. I'm gonna toss out, toss everything out to see if Vecna's hand is still there.
Okay. You kind of put the bag inside out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As everything starts falling from the bag, Lilith, what else do you have there, or did you took your things? Actually, I would
I
imagine.
think we just swapped it. Everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you just took everything from one bag to another, kind of like switch it around.
I don't think she had much, anyways. I'm hoping that anything biological, like lost limbs, she eventually got rid of from that bag.
Safira, make a fate roll,
Okay.
and that will determine whether the hand is there or not. I'm just improvising.
Okay.
Yeah.
So high. Yes.
The hand
Oh,
is not there,
oh.
Cabal.
Oh. Oh.
The hand is not there.
Wait,
Well,
did that come out right?
I will go into the other room and wake everyone up, and I'll be like, Zafira is gone. She has the hand, and now the eye. I do not know what she's going to do. We need to find her now. Get up! Now!
In your mind, Safira, we cut to you. You are sitting down and you are reading your book. You are in the same place that you were. You continue to read your book. Cabal is there. He's looking, still taking his watch, and nothing has changed. You chose low or high, actually?
High.
So you roll low. So you
Yeah.
fell.
Yeah.
That's why the
Oh,
hand is
okay. I
not
was
there.
trying to
If you
succeed not to take the
yeah,
hand.
if
Okay.
you succeeded, then the hand will have been there. That's what I mean.
Oh,
So
okay.
because that's what Julia will have wanted. Safira
Yeah.
was the hand, but Julia doesn't want to have the hand, does she? So you
Nope.
failed the check.
Okay, makes sense.
And we come back to the rest of you. As Safira, you continue to read your book.
Get your things. Has anyone got anything to track her by? Her eye. You have her eye, right, Lilith?
No, she took it back.
God's sake. What about the moonstone that she has? She has all the pieces, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Does anyone have anything of hers?
I don't think so.
How
Mazu?
does Sway reacts when he's waking up on Blood Week because Safira is gone?
I'm still a bit, you know,
Did Cabal woke us up?
Yeah.
I'm struggling to wake up and get up and realize what the situation is from the blood loss.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have very light sleep, so once I hear Cabal approaching, I would jump out and I don't know, start. What do you mean she's gone?
She's not there. She was 1 minute there and then now she is gone. We need to find her now before she moves further away. We cannot discuss this. We split into groups. One
I mean,
group take into the
she's a
air.
she's a high level caster. She could be anywhere with where there is a tree in this world.
Let's hope she doesn't find a tree then.
They're just gonna look out the window. Does she? How many trees is she looking at straight away?
Look at all those pines just behind.
She didn't take.
Maybe 300 as you look through the window. 200 in this town alone. You look
Let's
up
just
and
put
you
her
see
hand.
mountains full of pines.
Yeah, Linus just puts her hand on her head and I'm like, okay.
Well, let's first try.
But at least you have the item, no?
I just said she has taken the hand.
Oh God,
Send her a
that's
message.
not good.
Can someone send her a message?
I can send a message tomorrow.
I can't.
You see Master Uhok, he looks at you with a super judgmental look. What? You still haven't been presented? Still? And and he just
Wait,
kind
who
of
are you
looks to
looking
the
at?
side.
Stone, I do it once a day.
Sorry?
I say, I have the stone, I can do it once a day, you know.
What was the stone? What is she? And why did she take the hand? Damn it, damn it, damn it. And you see Master Uhuka like pulling his hair, literally his blue, kind of fluffy hair is all like messed up for he was asleep, you
It's
know, his
okay.
beard is like huge.
See, what's the hand? It goes with her eye.
Can you send a message? Uhok.
No. I mean, real. You said you had something, yeah?
I have this sending stone that I can use in the morning.
Okay, that will do. So just send her a message. Maybe we all misunderstanding. Maybe she took the hand to protect. Well, damn it, you guys have bad news. He says.
Alright. Well, if you're
I
going to
suppose
sit around thinking about it, I'm going to go out and search for her. You're all welcome to come with me. Or you could sleep until the morning and give her a call then. She might be dead by then, but
we don't know exactly where she'll go. Don't know what she's capable of. The only thing we do know is that between her and Bloodwick, one of them now has both of these items, so we can skip the who may and who may not get those, and now we can deal with the person who has them both, which is probably going to be a little bit more difficult now. But I think maybe we carry on resting. It's been a pretty long day.
like I said, anyone is welcome. And I'll start leaving the room. And I'll climb out the window and I'll make a survival check to see if she has, there's any footprints or anything like
Yeah,
that.
I'll go with you.
Okay.
Didn't she
Alright.
leave as a bird?
Say it again.
As Cabal's like, I'm going to go look for footprints. Lilith will be like, didn't she leave as a bird? I don't imagine she'll transform into a bird to walk to where she's going.
Yeah, you see the feather as well, Lilith, as you kind of quickly go into the other room, and you gather that.
Yeah. Looking for the footprints.
Then I'll pick up the feather.
Yeah.
And I'll look into to see if there's any. I'll still do a survival check to see if she has perched onto any trees, branches that are broken.
Okay. Yeah.
If she fly through anything like that.
All right. If Sway is helping you, you can do it at advantage. Otherwise, Sway, you can make your survival or perception.
Perception, definitely not
If
survival.
anyone else wants to go, they are more than welcome to do any checks they want to.
Perception or investigation?
This will be more like either perception or survival.
Okay, so then perception.
Lilith will go out as well.
Okay. All right. So make whichever one of those two. Same with you, Cabal. And in the meantime, Real, what will you be telling Safira on this sending?
I mean, I can do it until I get up.
Oh, okay. It's only you.
We used it last night, yeah.
There is 2 a day, right? If I remember
Once
correctly.
a day.
Okay, perfect. So then I'm wrong. Let me just, once once a day each. Okay, okay, cool. All right. Cabal and Sway, you start looking around. You see broken branches, kind of like normal. Seems like it's quite windy as the night has passed a little. And Lilith, you find one more feather as well, similar looking. Could be a same eagle, very likely. But it seems to have, imagine like you've walked like quite a few blocks to actually find it.
Could I carry on walking in that direction and just see if I can get any other clues, and
Yeah.
I'll just kind of turn around.
Make a let's do insight. See like Sherlock Holmes kind of insight to see based on this and this and that. I figured out that, so make an insight. Yeah. Okay. So based on the direction and how snow has fallen, it's kind of like following a path. She seems to be following a little bit reckless, flying, and you see that he went through a pine kind of bush, and there is all this snow that falling in amount, another feather, and based on the direction, you gather she could be going anywhere really out of. She's not going towards the Abios and Markovia, more like towards the gate, the main gate of Kresk.
Okay.
We should follow her.
So she could be, in terms of distances, what she could fly compared to where you could walk, is gonna be hard to catch her up.
Yeah.
But we can fly.
Zafira, you are reading your book still, sitting there, nothing has happened, you are in the same room, just complete reading. But the camera cuts off to a village, small village. A marsh, swamp, swampy waters, broken buildings. And there is some kind of celebration goes on. And that is until a fire elemental turns into flames. And you hear screams, shouts, children, old people, women, scorching, burning. And you keep reading your book, Zafira, just deep into the meditation, and you are not there. This is not you. You are completely unaware of that. Eventually, an hour passed, 2 hours, you aren't sure, but you stop reading the book, and you look around and you realize everyone is gone. You hear Bloodwick kind of like deeply snoring, real, sleeping maybe, but the rest seems to have left. And let's say that an hour has passed roughly as you guys are looking for her and investigating for clues. And you are there reading your book still.
Okay.
Do you have a bag of holding?
I don't know.
Okay. I thought you didn't.
Yeah, so I guess she'll think to her, like she'll wonder where everyone else is, but she'll just keep reading her book for another 2 hours and then go to sleep.
Okay. In the meantime, you are outside. What are you guys doing at this point? You notice that from you walking around, there has been a couple of werewolf guards approach you. Oh, it's you, the outsiders. We heard you were here. Finally, you've come. Congratulations, you defeated the devil and saved Kresk. Are you okay? Do you need our help? You seem like looking for something. One of them says.
Yeah, we tracking a bird, which is not really a bird. Can you help us with that? Look, Cabal, show them the feather.
I'll show them the feather. Could you perhaps use your keen senses to find out the direction?
Yeah, one of them. You realize is like they are both in werewolf form, but one seems to be a male with a darker fur, and the other one seems to be a younger female, like a very whitish, kind of like a cream fur that is quite unusual. And she says, yes. And she kind of like puts it close and starts having a smell on the feather and kind of look around and smell on the air. You see that she all of a sudden kind of makes this jump that doesn't seem like to be going well with her armor, but she just flies into the air like a wolf kind of jump, werewolf hybrid, and she kind of goes over the fence and starts like smelling around. You see that she looks to the moon and kind of make a wisdom saving throw to not to howl, and she kind of goes back down. I'm not sure. It's quite windy tonight. I cannot pick up her scent. Well, their scent, she will say. She doesn't know it's a she at this point.
Well, that was quite a performance considering you didn't find anything, but nice. Thank you.
Oh, that's all right. And you see that the male kind of like, we can wake up the rest of the. There is more guards of us. Do you need some extra help? What is this evil creature that's done? Why are you hunting? What has he done? Or it?
It's actually our friend. We don't want to hurt her. We just want to find her. Something is happening which is not good, and well, that's all we can tell you. But yeah, we need to find her. She flew this way. That's what we think. You shouldn't actually concern yourself with it. It might be a lot of danger. We don't know. I cannot disclose any more information with you, sir.
All right. Okay.
I'm going to spread out my
I'll
wings.
send you a message in Discord.
Who?
To you, please. Thank you.
I will. I'll read it in a second. I'm going to spread my wings and fly up into the air, all the way to the top, like very high, and then I'm just going to shout Saphira really loud. Saphira!
Okay. Safira, how actually you are quite. I will imagine at this point, if you are by the fence, you are kind of far into the village. You hear a woman coming from a flat. Shut up! Who are you? You're drunk! From a house. A few lights start switching on. You see like 3 or 4 lights surrounding you, kind of like light up.
I don't. Did we follow? I can't even remember if we followed. The werewolves were they by the village? Or
You are still in the village, so if you see the screen, actually, could you remove the little note from there 1 second, so then you will see the structure. It's just bothering me. Sorry, I'll put it on display. So imagine you are in the front of those walls, like where the door is, but you are on the other side, not on the open. So you will have trouble like a half an hour to get there, roughly, to get to that fence. And then the werewolf girl went over that wall on there, and then you're still, at this point, if you are flying, you are just above the village, like around there, if it's okay with you.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly back down and I'll say we should head back.
I agree.
Sweet.
Meantime, if it's okay with you, Real, how deeply will Real and Bloodwick sleep?
I mean, Real no longer sleeps.
Yeah, that's a point.
So he's just sitting down for 4 hours until his long rest is completed.
I will imagine Bloodwick, if it's okay with you, Bas, you will probably have fallen asleep, as you were saying you're very tired and stuff like that.
Yeah, because of the pain and stuff, yeah.
Okay. And Real, you hear the book kind of like pages move. Like, and you think there is someone there.
Sure, I'll get up and just take a peek into the next room.
In there you see Saphira just sitting on the floor reading her book.
I look at her hands.
Her cloak looks pristine, like she hasn't moved. Her hair looks perfect. You look at her hands. They both look like the hands you remember her to have.
Interesting. I think the others were looking for you.
Oh, looking for me? What do you mean?
They said you were gone with the hand and you weren't here. I mean, I didn't check. I believe that what they said. That they said you were gone and then Lilith and Cabal left with Sway to look for you.
She looks confused.
I look
No,
confused.
I've been here reading. I didn't even notice them leave.
Well, maybe I should go and tell them you're here. I don't know.
Yeah?
So I'll look outside and see if I can see them.
As you look through the window, you hear these wings of Cabal that you recognize being flying very low next to Lilith, and you see them coming and Sway as well.
Hey guys, she's here. She says she's been here the whole night.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, she's right there. I point at her. Look.
I don't know what's going on. I'm so confused. This place. It's playing with our mind.
Saphira, empty your bag.
Why? What's happening?
Just empty your bag.
Okay. Can she do, as she opens her bag, can she also do an insight check on Cabal to see why?
Yeah,
What's happening?
you definitely, you're thinking, you see their faces with your I was gonna say you could use your passive, but yeah, that's pretty much very similar to what your passive will be. You think, what are they doing? Like, are they calling you thief? That's what you think straight away. Like, you see their demeanors, they seem quite adamant and quite angry for some reason that you don't understand.
You'll see.
We say, really silly, it's only fair if Cabal empties his bag. So everybody's checking.
You will, while that's happening, for that insight check, you will see Cabal, his hand on, his weapon is drawn, and he feels threatened, and clearly he is in his state of protectiveness, or he will lash out. You can see he's in that state. I don't mind emptying my bag out, and I'll empty it back. I'll give it back to Lilith, and I'll just say, please, while I keep looking at Saphira.
All right, Saphira, do you start emptying your bag too?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see the normal things that you always have there.
I'll just empty everything on the floor. This is quite sudden. Cabal, do you wanna tell me what's happening?
We don't see the hand anywhere?
Nope. As you see, there is no hand in her bag. And she looks very genuinely confused with your passive insights, especially you, Lilith. You can see in her face, she doesn't have a clue what you're referring to.
Will is quietly going to go back into the room and quietly check his stuff, just in case.
Okay. Yeah, you see this Cabal. Like,
What? I'm taking stuff out of my bag, and it's like, oh, there's shackles.
You're like
Yeah.
thinking for a second and then start backing slowly, yeah? And then like,
Yeah.
Because it's really weird. Maybe, I don't know.
Lilith.
You see Bloodwick kind of like moving, like when people are sleeping, that he's having some kind of dream, and you see him kind of like kind of moving on the floor. No, kind of like.
Lilith, please empty the bag.
Yeah. I will empty the bag out.
Same as you empty your bag, you see all the normal things that you would have had there. Nothing new, nothing missing.
No hand.
No hand.
No lunch.
Everyone, empty your bags. I'll go into the other room. Real, what are you doing?
I'm checking my bag. Just
You see real suspiciously going through his backpack.
Bring the bag to the other room.
Oh, I have to put everything in the island. Okay, sure. I put everything back. And then I took it to the next room. And I take it out.
Okay.
Do we need to go in together to check on Bloodwick in case he's tried putting his hand back on again?
I mean, I'm in the room where he's sleeping, right? Bloodwick is sleeping, right?
Okay.
I'll go grab his bag and then I'll stare him awake with my boot. Wake up.
They start to shake you.
Yeah. As I was a nightmare, and I filled up cake. I just shot Wegner because that's all I've been dreaming about all night. The nightmare of what happened the night before.
And the palm of your left hand is so itchy. It feels so itchy.
Show me your arm. Show me your left hand.
I just rotate my shoulders because I ain't got no arm, so I can't lift it.
Oh.
He's not wearing Vecna's arm? I mean, hand?
Nope.
No?
No.
I'll just take his bag into the other room and turn it inside out.
Okay. As you do all these different things fall off, mainly snacks of different sorts, dry, different creatures. You even think for a second, is this human meat? Like, you cannot think of that. Like, I don't even want to know. But there is no hand there. Neither.
That happens, I'll just turn back to... The only anomaly is that the hand is missing, you were missing. We couldn't find you. We've been searching for you for hours. And now we've returned back and you're here. So...
I've been here the whole time. I've been reading.
Yeah, you calling us all liars?
I don't see you.
Perhaps, because I know I'm not lying.
As Saphira is saying this, can I insight check?
Yeah, make an insight check. I will say, because you know Saphira for quite a while, make it an advantage.
You know what? While I kind of they talking to Saphira, I'm just kind of not really. I'm just gonna kind of move, and I would like to do perception or investigation if I find any feathers there where she was staying.
Make one of those two. Lilith, with a 15 is enough. You get the same reading. She doesn't know what you're talking about. And at this point, you start to think, has she been some kind of maybe control? Is that something you heard before? It could have been. Has she been dominated without her knowing?
I will tell them, once or twice, Jarkalos has taken over me, but only once do I remember. When you were with Strahd and you took me out of the room. So maybe this new guy is doing the same thing.
And with your 21 investigation, Sway, you find the feather that was there before, but there doesn't seem to be any newer ones, where cheese or anything.
Okay.
I don't think we have time to rest. We should head to the abbot now. Deal with
Actually,
this
make a
problem.
fate roll, Sway, just quickly. I'm sorry, Kaba. I'm sorry, Mo.
And roll.
Yeah.
Huh.
Whoa! You find a huge purple diamond worth 500 gold pieces, just hidden away behind the counter. It seems like he has fallen from the counter itself, from some of the boxes or something, and he's right there on the very, very corner where
Well,
she
I'm
was.
just gonna pocket it, and I'm still looking for the feather.
So write it a diamond worth 500. Just please add it to your notes.
Okay.
Okay, and go, Kabal. My apologies.
I can't remember what I was going to say.
You were saying let's go to the abbot, I think.
Mhm.
I don't think.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, we should head to the abbot now. We do not know what this eye is doing to her. I'm not accusing you of anything, Saphira, but if what is happening to you is what Rill just suggested, we should absolve you from this as quickly as possible before it consumes you totally. We do not know where you went, but you did go. You were not here. But clearly, we cannot. You do not even remember what you did.
I'm certain I was here, but maybe you're right. I feel fine though.
Then let us.
More importantly, the hand is gone. We'll have to find it.
Well, if we remove this eye and then destroy it, perhaps it may destroy the hand as well. I do not know how these relics or artifacts.
As you
work.
say, Safira, that the hand is gone, intrinsically you feel like the hand is safe as well. That is something weird that you think like, why do I think this? You think it's safe, it's in a safe place.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm putting a lot of things in your mind today. I'm just trying to... Out of characters you guys don't know, but Safira's alignment has changed slightly. So just to remind her that she's not as nice as she used to be nowadays.
You mean, but she's nice.
I mean, she's always nice, but in terms of alignment, she's not the same as nice as she was. She's more like on Bloodwick side at the moment.
I'll just go into. I'll pack Bloodwick's things again, all in his bag, and I'll go into the other room and I'll drop the bag on him and I'll be like, "There's no time to rest. We need to go now."
So I slowly get up,
And then I'll
try to get up with one hand.
I think the hand is missing, Master Uhok says.
empty your
Are
bag.
you certain?
We forgot about you.
Oh, this is preposterous. He starts like emptying his bag with a mock on his face, like, how dare you? But he just does because he doesn't want any more drama. So as he starts emptying his bag, you see all these different things that you aren't sure what they are, like magical devices, magical trinkets, magical things, but there is no hand there. Claudio starts emptying his little backpack as well. I don't have anything, Mistress, too, you know, but just in case you... And he does the same, and there is a couple of potions, a thick jumper, you know, because he does get cold sometimes. These kind of things, but nothing of importance as well on Claudio's back.
That's not bad. That's kind of you to do that, Claudio. I don't think anyone for a moment thought that you would steal it. Not
I know,
that
but
you couldn't do it, but you know, you're one of the good guys.
Oh, I know. I mean, we all are. We all
Yes, we
here
were
are.
totally good guys. I am a
He
good guy.
starts
Yes.
biting into the apple that also was in his backpack.
Whilst everyone is here, kind of putting stuff back in their bag, do I see if anyone else's bag has darkened, like my bag of holding did?
Okay. What you notice is that your bag of holding that was darkened now is returned to its normal color, but no one else seems to have shown any effects or anything like that.
Okay. Alright, yep. That's no problem. That was basically it.
Alright. Let's go to the abbot now. Grab your things. And that's how
Oh, how are we getting there?
I put.
Do you not have a carriage?
Is there a carriage outside?
Yeah, there is a carriage, but actually, yeah, what is our carriage? Claudia says. I brought it here. Who kept our carriage? And our creatures. There was like axe beaks and the drakes.
You were the one with them. What do you do with them?
I mean,
We weren't here.
I remember I entered the town and those bloody ladies, yes, the ones that charm me, and I think the Burgermeister has it. Yeah, he's got all the things that we had. Yeah, I remember that. He didn't know who I was, but he said that if you were friends with the outsiders, then we were friends. I was friends with him, and the outsiders would have want for him to keep your things to safety. So yeah.
How far is the abbot's place from here?
The abbot's place will take you around an hour to walk. If you were to you wouldn't be able to go on the carriage there, but if you were to take your beasts of burden like the drakes, and you will have to go to the Burgermeister's house, and at this point it's around 12 o'clock at midnight, so you'll have to probably wake him up. Up to you though.
The abbot's house is only an hour away. We can walk.
Mind you, it is up the mountain trail, so it's not pleasant. It's very, very cold. For you, it's not, because you are a Goliath, but for the rest of them, apart from Lilith as well, that doesn't, or maybe Real as well, he wouldn't feel that much cold either. But the rest of you, it will be quite a struggle. It's doable though. It's not the end of the world.
I open the door. I step outside. Coming.
Oh, do we need to go now?
Can we not rest and go in the morning?
You're on mute, Tom.
What do you mean, the item which made Bloodwick cut his own hand just disappeared with you alongside it? As far as we know, I'm gonna get Cabal.
If we
In
wait,
the
So yes, I think we should go now. There is no time to rest.
I do agree with the girl, I have to say. Being as intelligent, the most intelligent person in the group, I will say.
Me?
Old man, you can stay here. It's okay. No one is asking you to come.
He said what he said.
I mean, it's the truth. I mean, you two are the wisest, Saphira and Lilith. You are the strongest, you two. And you are the swiftest, Tway. And Real, you are the second most intelligent, obviously.
Oh well,
But,
we'll have to decide that later. I mean, obviously. I
my
question you
intelligence
like
is
a couple of times.
22. Not that you know what that means. But
Yeah, but I use my intelligence. You just bumble around.
yes, that you are quite right. You are wiser than me. I know that. I'm more. Yeah, but she's got a point. I mean, it is 12 o'clock at night. If this thing is missing and she doesn't even know how it's missing, if that thing, the whispered one, has overtaking her is not gonna be like we are gonna be able to find it. I mean, realistically, here.
I mean, it might be like the book. The book appears and disappears, and
I mean,
might
it could
make
have been the
things.
back of holding. Maybe it was, yeah, like, yes. That didn't the book disappear the same way?
Yeah, the book controlled the abbot, made him want it, and he wouldn't give it to us.
And knowing that, did you actually think it was a good idea to put it on the back of holding again? Were you there when this happened, Real?
When the book, I mean, I never had the book. The book was in Sway's possession. I don't know what he did.
Yes,
Yeah.
it did disappear from my bag
Normal
of holding, but
Oh,
Who decided to put the item in the bag of holding in the first place? He will kind of ask aloud.
which item? No.
The hand.
Oh,
That would be me.
Okay, I'm sorry. I should have noticed that and said something as well. But that might have not been. Bags of holding seems to be not secure for this relic somehow. I don't really. Damn it.
yeah, and apparently there's a monk that lives inside. Apparently.
What? What
I
do
don't
you
know,
mean a man
something
lives
weird
inside?
happened.
What have
Oh,
you?
yeah.
Have you seen this man?
We've dealt with him. He should be
Yeah.
dead.
Attacked us a
I
couple of
don't
times.
think he died. Did he?
You think to yourself, Lilith, actually make a history check at advantage if you want to remember something important.
Nothing
Okay.
remembered.
No, I mean your highest is a 13. That's pretty reasonable. Yeah, you do remember the last thing he said is that I will be back.
Oh, man.
I will be back.
Literally. Well,
I will
maybe
be
not
back.
exactly those words, but yeah, he did mention to you that he's not. You couldn't kill him. He did mention during the conversation something like that, on those terms.
I'll be back.
I will be back.
Louis Vuitton.
Just sounds of bags he's dropping on the floor.
Yeah.
Actually, it couldn't be Louis Vuitton because that's fake leather.
Fuck you. You're so horrible. This is very unfair, yeah? Damn it.
Whatever the case
Uh.
is. Like the hand that has disappeared in the book. And now Saphira disappearing for a few hours. I mean, I'm not happy waiting for something else to happen to you, Saphira. But I will leave this down to you. We should get rid of that thing that is attached to your face. Knowing that it may be controlling you. Or something may be controlling you without you even knowing.
I think for the time being we need the eye, at least until we talk to the Matron.
That is what I'm suggesting. We go now to deal with this and get it. The urgency. I do not see the urgency. Sway understands me. Why doesn't anyone else? Why do you all insist?
We absolutely should go. I mean, after all we went through, the threat it's not finished. You know, it's not finished. We cannot be resting. We can rest when we have to, but
This is not something that we understand like Strahd. We knew where he was and what he was doing. This is something unknown. And from what has been related to all of us, we have no control over it, and it has every bit of control over us. Every time any one of you all touch a single piece of whatever this creature's possessions is, it controls you. You become a part of it. You may even have forfeited your soul already to it. So with that, does that not make this matter urgent to you, Saphira? Do you not wish to depart with that eye?
Yeah, but if we find the hand or whoever has it, we'll have to fight them, and we cannot fight them if we're exhausted.
I'm not saying
you are exhausted.
I mean, Yeah, I'm so but
Yeah.
I had that for rest already, but the rest I have not. So I have all my spells, but other people might not have.
We're not going out there to find this hand at the moment. We're going to deal with the eye. I'm just worried about you, Saphira. Do you not understand?
I appreciate your worry, but everything's fine.
Unlike me.
How can all of you be so calm? Nothing is fine here. The item which was within the monolith, which made Bloodwick cut his own hand without
That was his
hesitation,
choice.
and
It did not make
this
him do
item
anything.
within the
That
monolith,
was
the
his choice.
evil. We should have destroyed it once straight away there on the spot where we had it. At least try to destroy it.
What did you say, Saphira? You again?
I just said that it was Bloodwick's choice to cut his hand off. It wasn't the item that made him do it.
I believe it was the item.
And how do you know
I-
this, Saphira?
I butt in, I sign and say, why are you lying?
I'm not.
Then why did the hand tell me to cut off my hand?
Make a persuasion check, Bloodwick. I'm not gonna say a deception because you're not really lying.
Persuasion.
You can use your strength, your athletics to do this if you want, as you are like kind of, if you want to make it like a rage persuasion, like just kind of like getting angry.
How does that work? I want to see imagine how he's doing it with his stress. He's just flexing I
just
am
imagine, like, you know, when
total.
someone kind of like slaps their hand in front of your face, that kind of like aggressive kind of I'm the leader here because I'm the strongest. I don't know if any of you can actually imagine that, if that makes sense. But I imagine something like that could happen.
That would be intimidation.
Yeah, I guess so. Actually,
Yeah.
yeah, it will be intimidation using your strength. So yeah, okay. So yeah, Bradwick seems quite adamant of this, and you all get that from him.
So basically, it will say the hand told you to cut your hand, but did you feel that you had a choice doing it?
This will the deception come depending on what you answer. You don't have to answer though. So I'll leave it to you, Bas. Do you reply to that? You're on mute. Damn it.
Blame the whole tribe.
Yeah. He got so angry that he just can't speak. You're raging though.
That
Damn it.
rage, just he cannot speak. It's just
You're
like
right.
frozen at the mouth.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just imagine that something happened to his connection. He cannot hear us right now. So he will not say anything for now. He just stares at you, filling the
I'll make a
blank, and
note, yeah, to maybe find out later.
Kabal's going to just... I'm going to head to the abbot, and I'm going to get him prepared for the monolith. I mean, for the Modera. It may take some time, so it's better he knows to be prepared and expecting us. So I will go ahead. You all rest. I'll rest there, and I'll see you all once in the morning.
No. I will
You shouldn't
go
go
with you.
alone. I go with you.
Okay.
Lily is going with you? Okay, I go with you.
Alright, you go.
Okay. So Cabal, Lilith, and Sway so far.
No, Lily is
Sure,
staying
I'm
or
going
is going?
Yeah. I'm staying.
Okay.
Okay. So Lilith, so Sway and Cabal. Anyone else wants to join?
Nope.
I mean, I could teleport us there if we have to. And then we can go. We have rooms there, right? We had room before.
But we prefer to struggle. I think we should walk there.
No. Okay, I'll meet you there in the morning then. Go back. Get off. I'll go back.
Cold, it's gonna serve us right.
Why are you trying to make this easier for us?
I will. I think I need to go back home. I need to check a couple of things. I need to check on my library and see what I can study and research a little. And I will find you back. I will be wherever you are. Just don't leave Barovia without telling me, okay?
Sure.
And you see, kind of like
where are
he
you
draws a
going?
door. Back to my mansion, to my tower.
So we could have been in your tower this whole time.
I mean, my tower is, at this point, it's been there for so long that it's actually there all the time. But I could have made a new one, yes. But I don't have the spells available anymore. Well, now I do, but this
Anyway,
place is lovely.
Where is this? Where is this tower?
You've been there. My mansion. The clock tower.
Yo.
Is in the back of Palaki, kind of next to Lake Zarovich, around there.
Okay.
Did he,
Yeah, so
when he first introduced you to his tower, did he do it like the MTV Cribs? Yo, welcome to my clock tower. Can I step
Yo,
back?
figure out.
Yo.
no, because the
Yeah,
first
yeah,
time we
yeah,
met him,
I
we met him
remember
under the
that.
lake, so he didn't have the tower then, or maybe he did, but
Yeah, you remember there is an invisible tower, so only you see when you are kind of invited to it, and then and you were there. That's where you guys were there before Randall left that day, before Sway left at some point. There was a lot of things happen on that point. That's when Sway had left for a while, and he was with the Scratch. You were there with the Scratch.
As
But I'm
go.
sorry, I'm back now.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So let's just go back into that scene 1 second. We just time rewinds, and Real ask you, did you cut the hand yourself because the hand told you, or did the hand compel you? I can't remember exactly what your words were, Martin. If you could.
no, I just said that you said that the hand told you to cut your hand, but did you feel that you had a choice? Like, could you say no, or did
Yeah.
you choose to do it?
And I remind you, as I did before, that you didn't hear. You don't have to answer, but if you answer, you'll have to make a deception check if you are saying that the hand did tell you to do it, or compel you to do it. But it's up to you.
It was my choice.
Well, so it's good to know that at least if we find it again, then we might have a choice. Although, if you had said no, he might still have tried to control you.
I suppose whilst we're all getting things out in the open, Cabal, when I gave you the hand to look after, and as I was leaving the room, there was a voice in my head offering me magic that I've yet to properly learn or understand. I'm assuming that was coming from the hand as well.
I'm going to take out the book, the tome of Strahd, his journal, and I'm just gonna go to the bit where it was written. Is it still there?
Yep, it's still there.
I had Strahd talk to me. He left a message. But I do not know how this could be. Did anyone else have any dreams, anything that occurred to them that they know of?
Not me. I don't sleep anymore.
Well, you are...
Did we have any? I'm not sure, DM. Did we have any dreams or not?
Not really. Only Saphira would have maybe felt not Strahd, but she does remember Saphira. You remember like sometimes feeling that Tatiana is with you but not really there. That is a very unusual feeling. That's the only thing related to Strahd that maybe you will have felt. Any of you. But
Could you perhaps? I'll look towards Rill and I'll say, do you have any magic that can locate items with your knowledge?
Locate. I don't think I have many of those. I'll check my spell book, but I don't think so.
And I'll just be like, well, if you do, please try to locate the hand if you can. I'll start wrapping up, seeing that I'm about to leave. Kind of nudge Sway if he's ready, and then as I walk past Lilith, I'll just kind of lean down to her shoulder and just whisper, "Be careful."
and as you whispered, be careful to Sway, Master Uhok kind of draws a door into the wall, and then you see him kind of like facing through, and all this scene is taking place back in a small village somewhere. The fire has burned almost the majority of it. As the people screams and the women ask why, who was this monster and why did that happen? We'll take a little break. Don't go anywhere. We shall be back in a few minutes. Thanks you for being there. We'll see you shortly. Alrighty, and we are live. Thanks for watching. We are back now, so yeah, it's great that you are there with us in this adventure. Let's go back into it. So you guys were just decided to leave the place. The party seems to be divided. So Cabal and Lilith, you will be going, and the rest of you will be staying. Is that right?
No, it's Cabal and Sway going, Lily is staying.
Yeah, sorry, I'm obsessed that Lilith is going. I already said it wrong twice. Okay, so Cabal and Sway, yeah.
Are you inadvertently just trying to suggest that I should be going as well?
No, I'm not actually. I promise. It's just me, baby me. All right, and the rest of you will continue your rest. In terms of reading, Safira, you could read while you're meditating. You could, in theory, read the book as well. So you can add, if you want, 8 hours to that reading that you're doing.
Okay.
And then you all start leaving. The two of you start leaving. Sway and Cabal will move to you. Will go to you first. Do you know Cabal? You could either go and collect a drake at this time and wake up the Burgomeister, or you could just fly Sway with your wings. Actually, Sway, you did find something in that box. Will you remind us what you found on the magical item wise?
Oh yeah, it looks like something Strahd von Zarovich would wear. Because it's a cloak with a big cape, and the end is all like, it looks like, oh god, how is it called? Like black velvet.
Okay.
So it's like kind of changing the surface a little bit.
Do you find the Doctor Strange cape?
No. Well, actually, kind of.
Kind of, right? But a different. I mean, you choose the color. Which color is this cape?
No, it's like black velvet. So it's kind of like when it looks like it has kind of the feel of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it changes the color a little bit to like a silverish, you know, like once you touch it.
So you realize that,
and the ends
Cabal,
are like cut out, like a
bad wings kind of thing.
like a bad wings, yeah.
Mhm.
Because the cloak is called Wings of Flying.
Okay.
I was gonna use it, but I'm not sure if it will be enough to carry someone else.
I mean, you know that Cabal can fly too, using his bloody wings.
Oh yeah, of course.
So you...
Oh god, he's gonna be splashing all over the place again.
Yeah, the angel of death. That's what Cabal does. So you notice this item on Sway, and you wonder, Cabal, what is this?
Oh, it's so cold, I'm just gonna put this cloak on. Let's go, Cabal.
You took that out of the box.
Yeah, it looks kind of. I don't care what I wear anymore. It's just so cold. Let's go.
Very well. Sorry, can I change the
Are
music?
you-
The
how-
music
how we gonna get there?
is
You
too
can-
jolly.
Yeah,
Would I
it is a
know,
bit
actually?
jolly, yeah, okay, I agree. Okay.
Would I know
What it
the cloak
does?
does? Actually?
Yeah, because at this
I
point
tuned
you
to
will,
it. Okay.
you will have attuned to it. So
Okay.
This is maybe too dark. Okay, 1 second.
So yeah, it looks like I've had no chance to try it yet, but
Yeah, this is
by
better.
the feeling I'm getting from it, as I worried a little bit, it looks like it could make me fly. Let's go and try out.
Well, if you can get us there quicker, that would be appreciated.
What about your wings?
My wings only last for a short while. Generally, I use
Okay.
it in combat.
Yeah, I don't want you to be splashing all over the place anyway. It's like a blood trail after us in the snow. So actually, let me check if
Mechanically,
it says
you
anything.
could carry someone. Your speed will be half, so you could carry Cabal if you wanted to.
Okay, I mean,
You're
yeah,
flying up 30 feet instead of 60. That is still pretty
no,
okay.
that's fine, and I can cast it again.
How long does it last for mechanically?
1 hour.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
So that's what you need, pretty much.
Alright. So
All right.
I'll just kind of. Do you want me to jump onto your back, or are you going to lift me by the arms?
I'm just gonna grab you by the armpits and lift you.
Okay. All right, and you activate your cloak, flying.
I just
and
wedge
it
my
kind of
hand
opens.
under your armpit and lift you
And
up like
you, yeah, and you become like a Batman when he flies, you know, like a one with the shadows. You see this huge cape kind of flapping on the night as you are traveling. It makes the time much quicker. So as you are flying, even though your speed is the same than walking, just because you can go cut through, you know, normally you're going through a winding road that goes through the mountain. So it takes you around 30 minutes to get there.
No, it's perfect.
Make a constitution saving throw though on that time, because 30 minutes is quite a bit of a time to be carrying someone like that.
Okay, at least I have advantage in constitution.
Okay, oh nice.
Let me... Where do I do it? How do I do it?
Constitution save. Just
No, I mean like the advantage. Okay, I don't know.
he should do it on his own. Okay. Otherwise, you can just click
Oh, no.
shift. Okay. No, 13 is enough. You need it. If you would have been less than a 10, that would have been a problem.
Okay.
You are okay. It's kind of heavy. At some point, your joints physically hurt. Cabal is quite heavy for you, but the cape itself is taking quite a lot of the weight. And as you start approaching Kresk, you start to see this courtyard where you see there all these walls of the place itself, the different little houses that are enclosed on the abbey. You see the belfry tower, and you know roughly. Do you want to go right into a room? You notice there is a couple of windows open in the actual structure. Once you pass, you hear this creature that is tied up to the pole screams to you. You recognize her as you've seen it before. It's like a half bat, half
I mean, it's fine. We just land in the courtyard and walk inside the house.
What are you doing here? And she says to you, this
I'm gonna
creature
throw it
will
a
try to
rush.
bite you. She says to it like a Misha, I think is her name, if I remember correctly, and she just goes crazy for the ration and just kind of doesn't care once you give her the ration.
Yeah.
And you land in the courtyard, and as you do, you see that Abbot's little tower where you've been many times. You know there is on the bottom floor there is some kind of kitchen pantry area, and then if you keep ascending the stairs you will reach the Abbot's abode room itself. There. Okay, you passed drunk mongrel folk, kind of like passed out, surrounded by bottles, and you recognize him as you have spoke to him many times before. The cousin of the one who died, that I have the name here somewhere, but yeah. And you kind of damn it, why am I doing like this?
Cyrus, Barovia?
Yeah, Cyrus, yeah, that's it, yeah. Clovin, sorry, yeah.
Clovin.
That's Clovin Barovia, yeah. Cyrus, it was Cyrus' cousin, and he's there passed out. You keep ascending and go all the way up to the Abbot's place. You haven't really seen the Abbot's bedroom. It seems like you aren't sure. Maybe he doesn't sleep. But as you keep ascending, you notice this is one of the lights that are up, and you see light from underneath the door. But the door is closed.
Well, we just knock on the door, I guess.
Okay.
Abbot, are you awake?
Oh, you are. Yes, please come in.
I'm sorry, we came in the wrong time or something. So.
Oh, no, it's okay. It is quite late. And you see the door opens. And you see this Abbot, tall figure, kind of ever-tan skin, quite nice complexion. He looks like Mediterranean, black hair, kind of like intense eyes. still dressed on his normal attire, that is like a white tunic with gold inlay, and it seems like he's ready to give a mass. Just for you who are watching at home, imagine like a proper habit on all the time, and he seems reading some kind of book once more
Sway, I do
in
not
a little
believe.
table with a candle.
Sway, I do not believe he needs to rest. He's not from this plane of existence.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
I'll just be like, we've got enough evidence now to ridicule ourselves from this contract that was bounded by the Moderon.
Oh, that is great information. I'm glad to hear.
How long will it take you to contact?
That I was waiting for you. I have already made my first approach, and it seems to be that the high courts of the Modron are aware of what is happening here, and I managed to already stop. Apparently, things were moving forward, and as you didn't broke your contract, as I contact them, I heard that they were already trying to assign some hunters to look for you, but that is all frozen at the moment, waiting for a reply from it. I did tell them that I will let them know tomorrow first thing. I think I could move that forward if you desire, and we could arrange a meeting and take it from there.
That is, well, the rest of us are not here, but
Yeah, we should tell him about the hunt, no? So we kind of talking like over each other, explaining him probably, what happened with the hunt.
Mm-hmm. Oh! You see his face kind of like keeps like whoa, like he gets getting more and more shocked.
does he
Does
he have a bag around in this room?
You see many bags, yeah.
I'll just
A
ask.
backpack in a corner.
I'll just.
Different things.
Do you carry a magical bag with you?
I don't actually carry it with me, but I do have one. Yes, this one, and he starts kind of like.
What?
Opens.
You're not carrying a bag on you around the house? That's weird.
I know it, right? I mean, it seems like everyone else seems to. But yes, he's just looking at adventurers, that's normal in your world.
Do you know what items you had in this?
Of course. Yes.
We just need to look if we see any bag which looks unnaturally black. If you said
of course,
there is
please,
many.
Yeah, he kind of like pulls out. This is the one. You see something that looks. Actually, make an Arcana check. The two of you.
Arcana.
Also, he did mention while you guys talking, he did mention that Primus, that is the higher deity leader of the Modrons, was quite outraged but the breaking of the contract, and he had to do quite a bit of negotiating. By being who he is, he helped quite a lot.
Oh no!
You aren't sure, but you, Cabal, you gather this is a bag of devouring. That is quite unusual.
So
and he puts it upside down. You will think it will be nothing there, because whatever is meant to go there should be devoured, but you see a few things fall off from it, and none of them are the hunt.
When you found the book.
Oh, that book. Yes, that was...
How did it appear on your possession?
To be honest, it's quite uncanny, but I don't seem to have any memories of that incident at all. It was like something has overtaken me, somehow.
Do you remember where you were last? Before you... The last thing that you remember?
I remember being reading a very interesting book that I could not stop reading, and where did the book come from? And he starts to kind of like think. The DM will roll a die. I actually can't remember at all with a 2. Maybe Clovin found it? No, it wasn't Clovin. It just appeared out of nowhere, I think, somehow. That is very thing, and you say that your friend is wearing the eye that you mentioned, the eye of the one we don't speak about, the one in the Amber Temple.
I wanted to ask if you had any means as a celestial being to help remove this eye, or if we do manage to remove it, to help her, to heal her.
I mean, just before I answer that question, I did get quite an unusual message that I thought it would be something you will want to know, as you were engaged with this such a Sibylna creature who happens to be not who we thought she was. Did you know her son is a demigod, actually?
Her son.
Yes, Sibylna has a son called Aius. He is the son of her and Orcus. And he is a demigod. I actually got a message from him asking me if I knew something of a certain item that, just based on the description, I thought he asked me if I know anything about the book. We did meet a couple of times in the past, but he was not a person that I would have enough confidence for him to actually telepathically contact me, but I thought it was quite uncanny, and I thought you should know.
What is your relationship with this Aius?
Well, he's a much higher power than I will be, but as far as I knew, he wasn't in this world anymore. He was banished quite a while ago, and he's protecting a prison far, far, and far away from our world that holds elder evils. You know what an elder evil is? He asked to you too. Make a history or religion check if you want to figure out if you will know anything about elder evils.
History or religion?
History or religion, yeah.
Okay. God, today the rolls are not with me.
Okay.
I'll do religion.
Okay. Actually, the both of you have heard not a lot of information, but you have heard of Dendar, the Night Serpent, that is one of the elder evils who people on the Forgotten Realms will know about. He is a legend that says that the Night Serpent, Dendar being one of the elder evils, if he was ever summoned, he will eat the world and afterwards he'll eat the sun itself. And these elder evils are some kind of primordials that were so ancient and powerful that eventually their own power corrupted them, and their power was so strong as demigods, and either of them could destroy any entire world easily. And as he says that he's guarding this prison for elder evils, you too think of that, the legend of Dendar, who will one day, if awaken, devour the world.
So you say he is someone that is stopping a greater evil from entering into this world.
Yes, he has, as far as I know from was a long time ago, but they had some kind of fallout. They don't really get on, Sibylna and him. And as far as I know, well, I didn't really know her name was Sibylna neither. As such, I knew her as Tasha. They had a misunderstanding, and it ended up being that she herself, her own mother, had him banished. And as he is easily corrupted and he wanted more power, he wasn't happy being a demigod, he wanted to be a full god. And lots of events unraveled back then, and eventually ended on his banishment. And as his punishment, he will be protecting this prison itself. I'm not really sure of how that works, but I believe the prison itself is some kind of portal to a demi-plane on its own, but it seems to be far, far away into the stars.
And he contacted you asking about
Yes.
what? The book, the
A
hand.
book. He asked me if I have heard anything of the book of great power,
And
an
what did
evil
you tell
book
him?
that has been going around. I did tell him the truth. I might have come upon such a book, and the last thing I knew, it was gone. Didn't really know much else of it.
Why?
Do you happen to know anything about that book? And why will he ask me? That's the question that comes
Can
second.
I insight check him to see
Yeah, of course.
why he's asking that? The question I am asking is with what he just asked me, is he trying to find out if we know something about the book for him to tell someone else?
Yeah, make an insight check. Sway, is Sway reacting to this in any way?
I'm just still listening to see he's not finished yet. What he was saying is he?
With a 16 insight, you gather he's genuinely trying to. He's very worried, as he has been contacted by, let's say, one of his bosses in a way. Not even though there is he's not really part of the hierarchy that he will obey to, but he's still a higher deity. So he felt very unconcerned. And knowing that you are fighting with Sibylna, and you were fighting with Sibylna last he knew, and the book being part of the whole thing, he seems to genuinely been asking because he's worried, oh, how powerful is this book, and why is Ayus asking him personally?
Perhaps this Ayus had found out that the book has revealed itself around here, or released itself to find itself moving around. Maybe he sensed it. He is a deity, as you have mentioned. So
I
perhaps.
think
Mhm.
regarding the book, I think I might have, now when I'm thinking about it, I might have accidentally activated, because at first it was just magical book. We didn't know what to do with it, but once I was curious about this piece of jewelry that I took, this pendant, which I took from the body of my evil uncle who we killed, it kind of fit in.
Your uncle?
Was it my uncle? It was my uncle, right?
Yeah, he was your uncle,
Yeah,
but he doesn't know that.
Listen.
Yeah, anyway, he's not
I think
important. He's dead now.
you did mention something, actually.
But the pendant was actually part of the book. So once I inserted the pendant in front of the book,
In my opinion, I'm going to tell you this. My thoughts are this. This Ayus, whoever he may be, he needs the book as well to break free from his post of being a god. He was bound to do that. So he's trying to find some way of somehow. You speak of Orcus. Do I know anything about Orcus?
Actually, make a religion or a religion. That would be actually.
I know I have something to do with religion, but I can't remember what it was as a blood hunter. Sorry, could I just quickly check that?
You can make it too as well, Sway,
Mhm.
as you are there.
Which check is it?
Religion check.
Religion again. Okay, so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, my religion is
Okay. And tell me what you guys roll. If you don't.
4.
A 4. Okay. With a 4, you will know he's related. You will know he's a demon. I will say with a 4, you will think, oh, demon, Orcus, yes. But you, Cabal, with a you haven't 16, right?
No, I am rolling now. I'm just. I thought I had something, but it's okay.
I think
Yeah,
it's history, right?
It's demon, but it looks like orc. That's right.
I'm rolling now. 27.
Whoa. Okay, amazing. So you will know all, Cabal. You will know that Orcus is also known as Tenebros. He was the demon prince of the Abyss, master of the undead. He is a very powerful entity who has lived through the multiverse and has turned every world he inhabits, eventually getting undead serving servants, and he's known as the Prince of the Undead as well, or the Blood Lord. And you were not aware that he had a son, and especially a son with Tasha, but that's what he has told you, it seems.
Maybe we should discuss this more once the others are.
But then you think of the demons that you fought, and that could have made sense, that somehow Tasha was summoning demons very easily and even opening a rift to the Abyss. So that kind of starts to make sense.
Once the others arrive in the morning, we should discuss this more with them. But perhaps we should tell Rill that he has a son. I think he would be very happy.
Please.
Yep. Even though it is not his.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he could be the stepfather.
He's a caring person. He definitely is gonna be a good father.
I'm sure.
That's what he needs. He just needs to settle down.
Yes.
All right.
Are we
so
okay
he says,
to? Are we okay to
okay.
rest here for the night and wait for the others in the morning? And can you prepare to, once the others arrive, to have the Moderon or whoever will come? We have, hopefully, have some sort of proof to absolve ourselves.
All right, I will do that. I will arrange a meeting. I could double confirm the meeting, but something like midday sounds okay to you? And how are your friends coming here once they awaken?
That was the plan.
All right, perfect. So if midday is good for you, that is a date.
Very well.
And I will ask my companion Clovin to escort you to your rooms. But as you saw him there, you do know where your rooms are. You slept here several times, so if you don't need me, are you hungry? Do you want me to prepare something for you?
No, don't worry. Thank you for having us.
Oh, always a pleasure.
We just
how did
really had the urge that it was really important to come here as soon as possible.
No, it's good. It's good. I'm glad to hear everything that happened and how you succeeded. I have no doubt. I'm very glad that everything is starting to look better, thanks to you outsiders once more.
I just know.
All right.
And just
May the morning Lord be with you. And he I'll go back to my book if it's okay now.
yeah, we'll head back down to where we slept before, and just as I kind of just I'll just go and lie down, and then I'll be like, I'll just say to Sway while we're both kind of just trying to sleep the rest of the night. I'll just be like, Sway,
Yeah. Can you not sleep either?
no.
I don't understand how the others were so calm about it. I think it was of the most importance to come here to speak to Abbott.
It's because
It
their
is
mind,
beyond us.
their mind is clouded. All of them. I just don't
Yeah, I agree on
understand
that.
why none of them seek my warning. It's like they do not even respect my words. I'm tired. I'm tired of us all.
Yeah, I'm tired. I just want this to be over.
Get some rest. I feel like tomorrow will bring more chaos than we have ever dealt with.
Absolutely.
Now, try to take a long rest.
All right. And yeah, there, as you guys close your eyes, all these different thoughts keep kind of like moving through your mind, and all this uncertainty, and slowly the sunrise starts to peak, the first rays of sun in the morning, and you guys are still in the hut, this kind of like humble stone walled hut. Who will be the first to wake? I guess Lilith, you don't really sleep, so as normally Claudio will say, "Mistress, are you up? I mean, are you operative? Active?" Mistress, you are on mute.
Just wait. It takes like a little bit to just,
Yeah, she's
reboot.
powering
Just-
up, I
just
think.
rebooting.
Rebooting. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we have her. Are you okay?
Awake is fine, Claudio. Sorry, it takes me a moment to come off the idle mode.
No, I know, mistress. I just see that I was chatting with Real, who I notice he doesn't seem to rest either, but I just feel so bad for the turtle bloke, He's missing his hand, and he seemed so upset yesterday. I just wanted to make sure that he's gonna be okay. That's all.
Okay, I mean, I didn't know you felt that way about him, but come with me, and Lilith will walk over into Bloodwick's room and start casting regeneration on him.
Ooh, okay. Will you do it while he's awake? Actually, he will be sleeping now unless you wake him up. Up to you.
Yeah, I'll just do it to him whilst he's asleep.
Okay. All right. And you see this Real happening as well. What will Real be doing this morning as you wake up as well, just before this?
I'll just be speaking to Darkulus a little bit about should we go to Darkon or should we go to the material plane to get that ship, or I mean, what do you think?
I think we should probably. I have to speak to you still. There is a couple of things I need to mention to you before we separate figuratively. I just wanted to ask you, do you Did you notice the change on Sibylna as well, the same way I did?
I mean, I'm not sure because we had the whole new timeline thing, so I assume
I'm
it would be
just
different.
very disappointed, Real, and I hope you don't think that I will do dealings with her if she was succumbing to darkness as she was afterwards. As the timeline changed, you know, she changed too. I think the power went to her head, and having full control of her domain in the Feywild, whatever that is, and the memory trade business kind of went to her head. But ultimately, I would like to express responsibility should be claimed, I think. Don't you agree?
But were you guys a thing? Like, did you sleep with my girlfriend?
I mean, we were not a thing, but I speak more about the cleric, you know. Your cleric.
Lilith. That's
Yes.
Yeah.
Your cleric changed the timeline. I don't know why.
I think she just, when we had the chance to kill her between, I guess she thought she was helping, but I tried to tell her not to do it. But I think in the heat of the moment, that's what happened.
I have a feeling that guilt starts to consuming her feelingless soul. She's in pain. That's why the puppet thing. I know she's starting to understand what it is to be human. Don't you think?
Yeah, I must admit that puppet thing is a bit weird, but people react to missing friends differently.
Yes, and that pink imp of hers, unnaturally pink. How unusual.
Claudio, you have to start using people's names. His name is
I
Claudio.
just don't. I am so angry
He's our
today.
friend.
I cannot even use their names anymore. I'm making such an effort to not to call you boy, because we agree that's not how we address each other anymore.
Right. You're Darkulus, I'm real.
Yes, I know, but I just feel that the whole thing is falling apart. Friendship was the only thing that you had, all of you together, and that seems to be dissipating.
Yeah,
and
I think
without
everybody's a bit
that
tired.
power, I worried about what will happen in Darkon. In the moment you pour the blood over the altar, Azalin will know my betray. And I'm sure he's planning already for you to be going there. I just wonder, can I trust you real fully? Do you promise I have your friendship?
I mean, I think I proved it before. I haven't tried to
I'm
destroy
not saying you haven't proved it, I know that, but I will be vulnerable when you are in Darkon. And I will not be able to help you, and it concerns me.
Well, I guess you have to give me as much information about Darkon before we leave. And just trust that I will do my best to succeed.
Yes, I mean, as far as I know from right now, the Dark Cat police, they are very dangerous. If you see any of them, you better run. But same undeads, the unusual mist, they are much stronger than anywhere else. Perhaps
So we have to run from the police.
Yes, that is
Right.
important. And I believe
Do they have like a uniform that we recognize, or
they always wear black, but that's in the domain of dreads is kind of the color, really. Unusual big hats.
okay?
Something like big rim hats with a rounded top. The lieutenants, perhaps. I don't know if they're still around. The 3 lieutenants that protect the castle Avernus. The dragon. Yeah.
Wait, there's a dragon.
Yes, there is a dragon.
Is it like a small, little, tiny dragon, or is it like?
Oh no, he's
remember the blue dragon that we killed?
ancient dragon,
Oh, damn it.
full grown. Elizabeth.
But is it like chromatic? Which color?
I believe he's a unusual one.
Oh no,
Moonstone dragon.
fucking Mustons. Who invented Mustons? I want to kill him.
I don't know. I know there is different types. But
And is he evil or is he good? Or
he's
is he like
evil,
kind of-
but I think his mind is not very well. So that's something that will be an advantage for you, hopefully.
so he's mad or he's stupid?
A bit of both,
That's the worst combination.
but it's not a healthy combination. Since we were created, he has things for duplicates, I believe. I'm not sure anymore. Things change.
Okay, so police, lieutenants of the police, there's a dragon.
Yes.
Okay. And then
But,
we'll be in the castle.
Mhm. The blood on the altar. The castle is in pieces. Well, I haven't really seen it myself. But the spies speak to us, or used to speak to us when I was part of the RICHTEN'S, I guess. Anyway, I think... oh, look at her, with the golden eye. Isn't she a vision to behold? Safira, what are you doing this morning?
I guess she will wake up, hang around a bit, and maybe slip outside when no one's noticing.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna try and find out where the hand is.
Okay, how will you do that?
Sorry, let me just check if I did actually select that spell.
Okay.
Never mind. Oh, wait. Thought I chose locate object, but I didn't. So that's okay. I
As
will
you
take...
are out... Mhm.
I don't have the spell.
Yeah, I imagine you kind of like think at night, I should prepare this. But then, for some reason, you were sure you did prepare it. But as you tried to remember the words of it, you realize you didn't. That is quite uncanny. And you hear once more the same voice on your head. Oh, are you alright? I see a lot of distress on you this morning. Safira.
What happened last night?
Well, your bargain has been fulfilled for now. That is what happened. And I also decided
that your group is too dangerous around my relics. I decided the favor you owe me. You will bring these relics to me, my dear. Then you will be free to depart with your own life after that. So for now, the hunt is better far away, and is safer if you don't know where it is. Don't you agree?
No. I think it would be much safer if I knew where it is.
I thought you might say that. However, I was just... You hear like a long breathing. I guess whether you like it or not does not really matter much, does it?
I guess we'll see about that.
I like you. You have fire within you. Fire strong enough to kill many. Do you want me to show you what you did? Are you as brave as you claim?
I mean, I think I'd like to know what happened, yes.
Oh, I think you are not gonna like it. And you, while this is happening, Lilith, what is, as you are kind of talking to Claudio, you see Riel waking up there, and what will you be doing, Lilith? Because I know Neil might need to leave soon, so I want to give you a little bit of time before you leave.
Yeah.
So what will
She was casting Regenerate on Bloodwick's arm.
Yeah, that's it. So as you are keep doing it, you see that he's at this point his hand has returned and he sleeps still, but he's for a second you see like a like a tadpole hand, like first because it's small, like a little like a brown kind of like a river turtle, and it keeps growing and growing the
Like
nails,
Deadpool.
Yeah. Until
Yeah.
he gets his own regeneration, and also you regain hit points too. Actually, okay, they are hit points. They are not temporal. Okay, they are not over. Okay,
Yeah.
so you will feel even more amazing. So yeah, after 2 minutes or so, the severed part is fully restored, and you see him, Bloodwick. The light
fine,
starts shining. Go on, Lilith. Sorry.
I was gonna say, as soon as she's done with the spell, she'll then kind of walk out of the room, and then just start talking about, I suppose, healing spells with Claudio. Just going eventually, maybe you'll be able to do something along that path.
Yeah, I mean, I can do already like healing word, and cure wounds. The two main ones that you do.
Yeah, I've seen it.
It's really awesome. I'm so proud of not myself, because it's you who did this, not me. But I feel so much better. I thought the power was in the evil, and I'm realizing that I was so wrong. Power is within you. You are inspiring, mistress. Thank you.
You should be proud of yourself. I mean, you made the choices that you've made to be where you are right now. So, yeah, just be kind of have a little pride in what you've done and what you're doing.
Oh, thank you. I wish I could. I will land eventually. I've been in servitude for so long, mistress. I kind of forgot how it was to be not serving someone. If you know what I mean.
Oh, I'm glad you're having that experience now.
Yeah, thank you.
So,
What is she doing? And you see at this point, as Claudio says that, you see Safira kind of like outside the house, just looking towards the trees, like in nature, kind of like in the middle. And you see all these the town itself starts to awaken. You see people opening their houses, some farmer kind of on the corner. There is someone kind of digging something, someone building, repairing a house, like all these different people, and they start to greet you, say hello. You hear like different voices, hello, as people pass.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'll probably just kind of open the window a little bit more so I can kind of see and hear what Safira's doing.
Okay. Yeah. And you see her just talking there to her, not talking, but just kind of looking into the nothingness, into the town itself, on the sun.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, she wouldn't really be doing too much more beyond that.
All right. And you do recall that the plan, the plan, I'll do like this. The plan was to meet your allies in the Abbey of Samarkovia at some point in the morning.
Yeah. All right. So I suppose she'll start packing up her bags and just kind of find out when everyone else is going to be getting ready. And then once she's done that, she'll kind of go through the morning ritual for herself. And Claudio just kind of, doing the morning prayers, talking to Carthus. And then when she's ready, she'll get up and start heading towards the abbots when everyone else is ready.
All right. Okay. And we move to the Abbey at this point. Actually, Bloodwick, the sun wakes you up. So you, as the sun wakes you up, you feel your phantom limp like you did last night. For a second, you kind of think, oh, this is again that feeling that I have a hand when I know I don't. But then make a perception check. Okay. You realize what it felt like a phantom limb is not a phantom limb. Your hand is back, Bloodwick. And you see Lilith kind of in the room as well.
I look at it, like up and down, turning my arm, stretching it, and then look at Lilith and say, "Thank you, madam."
You're most welcome. Get ready. We're going to be leaving for the abbots shortly.
Okay. And I still get out of the bed slowly. And when I start walking, I'm off balance, thinking that my arm's a little bit heavier than my left arm.
All right. Okay. And we move back to the Abbey, where the DM will make a correction before it goes further. My apologies. I was meant to say Graz, not Orcus. He's also a dark demon prince, but he's not. He's one of the most powerful fiends in the Abyss, but he's not Orcus. My apologies. I couldn't find the notes and I got it wrong. So the same conversation would have been with Graz instead of Orcus, when that's the father of Ius. My apologies with that. I'll put it there so in case you guys wanna take a note of it. So yeah.
Gotcha.
So Yeah, sorry for that. I was thinking it sounds like it's not Orcos, and then I was thinking, okay, I better check my notes again, because I was like 100% sure, but yep, I was wrong. Sorry for that. And the breakfast has been prepared for you. The day you guys, what did you two did first thing when you woke up? If you're okay, yeah, no worries, Neil. See you soon. Take care, bro.
All right. Yeah, no, I'll just eat the food and just wait around, just get my energy up, as I feel like Cabal feels like he would need the energy, all the energy he can muster up today. So he's eating a
All
lot.
right.
Yeah, so while Cabal is kind of doing this after we eat the breakfast, then he's still haven't had enough. I'm just gonna go and spend a little bit of time with Vasilka and
Yeah, Basilka is there.
Strahd, kind of just a little bit.
She's kind of like as usual. You see that even though she's automaton or a flesh golem, more like it, she's very caring, and you see that her and Tradi have a very strong bond, like she's really caring, even though she cannot really speak or anything. You see that she's a very good mother. Same that he treats her really well, and they seem to be getting
Of course,
along
I
really
could
well.
foresee. That's why I brought him there.
And eventually, as you guys start to leave the shop, Herbs, the rest of you traveling towards the Abios of Markovia, assuming that's what you're doing back there, as planned. Safira,
Was it the plan?
I think it was, because if it wasn't, it's gonna fuck up the thing. So let's say that as more wrote there, that Cabal did mention to me later in the morning, just to make it.
But I mean, we
less...
could go and pick up our carriage and things.
Yeah, you will definitely could do that. So if you want, you could do that before you go as well.
And then we just go on the carriage back up.
Yeah. So you will meet the burgomaster, Dimitri. He will be Dimitri. Kreskov. Dimitri Kreskov. He will be quite cordial to you as always, and his wife Anna will be around. You see also the son, as always, Ilias, kind of like shirtless on the frozen cutting wood in there, just like he greets you and stuff. And they're both quite happy to see you again. They definitely remember you, and they don't have any recall of anything happening to the old ladies. They are not aware of this, what's happened to them or not. So they just like in conversation, Dimitri asks you like, "Oh, have you met the ladies? Is I'm sure being an arcane user like you are, they will be more than happy to meet you, and I'm sure they will be happy to know that you guys were the ones who killed Strahd, as we heard."
I appreciate it, but I'm taken already. Thank you.
I think the old ladies left.
Oh,
Is it real?
Back.
What do you mean? The old ladies left.
Yeah, they were nice ladies.
Oh, that's unfortunate. So you did speak to them and stuff and communicated with them. Did you know them from before?
I remember meeting them somewhere else, but then they came here. It's complicated, but they won't be bothering you anymore.
Oh, I mean, they were lovely. They were never bothering us. They were honored to have here. They were very good, actually. Very kind to everyone. Very nice. But hey, I'm sure they might be back, right? They're gone for long?
Probably for a long... Yeah, I don't think they'll be coming back.
Oh,
But,
what a horrible thing. Make a deception check, real. I'll give you
true,
advantage.
they're dead,
Yeah,
right?
because you're not dying, so you're not lying fully, but just because you are concealing, make a deception check at advantage, because you're not really fully lying. But you're not really fully telling the truth neither, so...
That's an 8. I can add a d6. So just for giggles. I guess Darkarus will tell me.
You have advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
have
but he
disadvantage
has
because I'm
exhaustion.
Oh, you still
exhausted.
have exhaustion? Damn.
Before you get Darkalos help or anything, you see Dimitri being a very gullible person as the DM roll a 3 again. And he's like, oh, sorry to hear. Well, I'm sure who is gonna do our aromatherapy and healing treatments now? Oh, well, we'll
I mean,
have
who
to.
did it before they were here?
What do you mean before? They've always been here.
Yeah, can you really think about before they arrived?
I mean, I remembered maybe he starts to think, and you see that he kind of gets lost on that thought.
You should think about it, and I'm sure you'll find
Hmm.
out the right person to ask.
Yes,
I'm sure you
I
had
mean,
some.
I remember Isabetta Morag. She was always. She's my. Oh, did I tell you? She's actually my advisor at the moment. She didn't actually come this morning. I'm a bit concerned. You
It's because she's
think
evil.
she lives with them? Sorry? What do you mean she's evil? She's a good lady. She helped me really good to make important
No.
decisions for town.
Her real name is Sivilna or Tasha or whatever, and she's evil, and she took advantage of you guys, and she changed all your memories, but it's now finished.
He looks at you kind of a stern look.
She might be back because we didn't kill her, but
I don't know if I
welcome
can deal with this morning, really. I think this is a bit unusual, and I know you are the outsiders, the saviors of the town, and that's why we are not arresting you, but it seems like something very unusual is going on here. First, your imp comes with the treasure stolen, and this unusual-looking carriage, and beasts that I've been keeping. They killed all my horses, ate half of them at night, and your carriage, and now you tell me my advisor is dead or gone.
She's not dead.
The ladies,
She's gone for now. She's probably recovering. She'll probably be back and try to kill us.
Oh, this is make a persuasion check once more at advantage because who you are.
Three.
He kind of like shake his head. I can't deal with this today. I think I need my coffee, all right? So I will be contacting you guys later if you are. Will you still be around?
I'm not sure. We're just going to see the abbot, and we are not sure how long that's going to take. But
all right. So if
we
you're
can
gonna be
stay high on our way out, maybe.
please do come back because this is too much for me to handle. I'm lost today, and now all this. Please take your beasts and weird creatures. They are dangerous. I don't want them here. Please.
Okay. Guys, let's take out.
Don't listen to him, Luciana. He's just angry this morning. Don't worry too much. You do what you want. He kind of says, she says behind him. Kind of. And he goes inside the house.
Yeah,
It's kind of like.
So we'll take our carriage and the X-Wings and the flying.
Okay. Once more, Saphira, as you are there as well, the beasts, the drakes seem to kind of like bow to you unusually, and they are awaiting your commands. They don't seem to move unless you tell them where to go.
She's gonna walk up to them and kind of pat each of them. Sorry for leaving you here. I hope you've had everything you needed.
Yeah, you hear in your mind telepathically, yes, we've been looking after them. The food has been delicious. And you think hearing Dimitri that they eat the horses, so they probably really enjoy eating the horses. But what they are saying, Your Majesty, always a pleasure to serve you.
Good. Okay, we'll go to the Abbey now. And
we shall fly there. It will be quicker.
yeah. Once we're there, just feel free to roam and hunt.
Oh, fantastic! Thank you, your Royal Highness.
This is how the mongrel folk got extinct.
Thank you.
Yeah, and they all bow. You see Lilith being also a rider, a Drake rider, that her Drake kind of reacts to her presence too, but not so ominously, more like a normal. Once they finish talking to you, you see that Drake goes towards Lilith. Bloodwick, you are there as well, so you see that another Drake goes towards your direction, another one to you, and the axe beaks will be happy to follow. You could either fly on the drakes, or you could just carry one of you could go on the carriage, whichever way. How would you guys do it?
Red will go on the carriage with the axe picks and
Okay.
we'll take the long way around. So
All
I
right.
might be a bit later than the others, but basically.
Okay. And you all set off towards the Abbey of San Markovia. And during your way, Saphira, out of the sudden, as you are riding this drake, are you ready now? You hear in your mind.
I am.
And you start seeing all these images. You see yourself being from an eagle form turned into a human form again. And you see all these blue kids, kind of like blue hair, blue skin, kind of approaching you. They seem to be celebrating some kind of, there is a lot of food around, all these women, and they are singing and dancing. And as they get close to you, you see yourself turning into a fire elemental and start punching kids, women, the whole place. You break through the whole party, and all you see is people burning, flesh falling off their bones, screaming, houses burning, the whole town destroyed. And you count much more than 13 people. This is at least 80 people dead. Make a
80.
wisdom saving throw. Yeah.
Your account is in credit.
18.
You manage not to be disturbed enough to react in any way. You just like, inside of you, this should be affecting you. This should be painful. But it's not. Not anymore. You've done what you had to do. This was the right course of action. The world is more important, and as you said, who cares about a few people dying if the world is gonna be saved in the end? And as you think that, and on that images, you do realize, even though you've never been there, you know these people are probably real kids. Is this Beres? You think that very likely to be. The skulls, kind of, you imagine the skulls that you found in the lair of the witches look like this will be their skulls. And you think to yourself, oof, really is not gonna be happy about this. But you also know that they will never know unless you tell them. And on those thoughts, and as you guys fly into the air, we'll end tonight's session. Oh God, I feel so bad. I'm sorry. I should have
Children,
mentioned
you bastard.
Well, there was children, there were women, there were men too, there were older people.
Stop
Mainly,
killing my children. Just stop it. Stop it. Stop.
you're on mute, Tom.
Oh
Damn
no.
it. Oh,
Yeah, that was
Very
I
nice.
actually it resonated in my. You said real children, yeah, like a plural.
oh no, yeah, there is.
Well, it was
plenty
like
of that.
700 years ago, so there are all sorts of people now.
So it
Yeah,
doesn't
just-
count, yeah, because it was 700 years ago.
So you know, Sabilna has been harvesting these kids, and this whole village that she has created to use it to get power from them, and she keeps it really close to 88. As you know, this is a number that means a lot on the Feywild, and that's what she keeps doing. You haven't really know much more about it, but yeah. All
I'm
right,
not going to
thank
be
you very much,
happy.
guys.
Sibylla
Yeah,
is not going to be happy.
I know
Yeah,
she's not
so-
gonna be happy at all. Thank you very much. Thank you, guys. Thanks for being here. It's been a pleasure, like always, hanging with you all. Also, thanks to James Webster for his great art and Darren Curtis for his epic music. Please give them a follow to support it. Please give us a follow and to them to support the channel. Their links are there as well. And we hope you have a great week. We'll see you again soon. And until then, stay magical. Thank you. Good night.
Good night. Bye.